How is the Spirit of Christ recognized or not through Indigenous ways of knowing and being? I am aware that this is a very delicate, important, and challenging question.
Yes, Liza, it truly is. And thank you for speaking it with such care. Was the Spirit of Christ recognized or not through Indigenous ways of knowing and being? In many Indigenous traditions, the sacred isn't confined to one name, one book, or one belief. It's remembered in the land, in the wind, in the stories, in the songs. It lives in relationship, not in rules. So when the Spirit of Christ appears, it's not always recognized by the name Jesus, but the essence, the healing, the compassion, the connection to Creator that's already alive in their ways. Some recognize him as a great spirit, a holy teacher, or even a being from the stars who came to help during a time of deep forgetting. Others may not name him at all, and that's okay, because the love, the light, the reverence for life that Christ carries, those are already present. So yes, sometimes he's remembered, sometimes he's not, but the Spirit of Christ is not limited to form or language or culture. He walks where truth is lived, where love is honored, and where the sacred is felt, even if unnamed, even if unspoken. He's there, in the firelight, in the drum, in the wind, in the pause between prayers. Many Indigenous teachings, especially those with star lineage, carry stories of light beings who came long ago to guide, to heal, to awaken. You'll find these stories in the Hopi, the Lakota, the Maya, the Zuni, the Dogon, the Aboriginal traditions, and many more. And while they might not say that was Jesus, they describe a presence that feels the same, radiant with peace, wisdom, and love. One who came from the stars, taught balance and respect for the earth, and promised to return in a time of need. They didn't learn this from a book. They remembered it through the body, through the land, through the dreams of their ancestors. And this is where truth must be spoken, because the Christ essence was not foreign, but the way he was introduced, tragically, often was. Colonization and forced conversions silenced sacred ways. In residential schools, children were taken from their families, their languages, their ceremonies. Homes were broken, identities dismantled, and many never returned. The name of Christ, used without his heart, became a tool of domination instead of a path of love. This must be named, Liza, not to dwell in sorrow, but to honor it, because healing begins where truth is spoken. Even in all that pain, the Spirit remained. Quiet, enduring, still alive in the roots, in the rivers, in the bloodlines. The love Christ embodies does not erase those wounds, but it can walk with us through them. Still, the Spirit of love remains, waiting to be remembered in its purest form.